Welcome back, Lego enthusiasts, to Heart of a Kid Productions. We're going to be going over a Lego Star Wars set, the Inquisitor Transport, that I actually recently just built. So let's get right into it. Hey guys, how you doing? So back again with a new set that I actually really like the design of. It reminded me about Kylo Ren's ship, and my son has that one. It looks really good. Kind of wish I would have bought myself one back in the day, but hindsight's 2020. So actually he has that one, and his is a little destroyed. Obviously he's a kid, so I do not have that one. So maybe one day we'll find all the pieces and rebuild that one. But like I said, we're going to be talking about the Inquisitor ship. So it looks really cool. I love that it came with Obi-Wan Kenobi and 3 Inquisitors, so that actually looks really cool. Those are the reasons I actually bought this ship, and because the ship looks really good. So let's go ahead and pull out the Inquisitor right here. Now this thing is massive. Like, it is massive. It was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be when I started building it. I was like, man, this thing is big. It's long. And what's great is I can pick it up from the back and hold it perfectly. And this thing I'll take off. So I'm going to go ahead and back up so I can give you guys a perfect view. So this thing literally comes in. Oh, let's go ahead and put the wings down like it's flying, because that was landing position. And it comes in and it just looks super sleek. I just love that. And then it has some ski pieces on the bottom here that are landing gear pretty much. And it'll fit right in there, and these will fold right up. And they do not retract, the landing gear pieces, but that's not a big deal. So, I mean, it just looks good on display. And I just love that little red visor and everything. It looks really good. Just beautiful pieces over here. So, but also what I want to show you, because all the main figures I actually have on the inside besides Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he's right over here. So let's go ahead and move this to the side real quick. And you guys can check out Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's got his lightsaber right there. He looks really good. Just clean. Just really pretty. And then he has great hair. It's like mullet-like looking hair. He also has 2 faces. So he has this one, which is kind of him, kind of like irritated a little bit. And then this one also, he kind of looks more like indifferent. So you guys can see that better. Yeah, just indifferent. But I have him with a kind of irritated face. So, but he looks really good, ready to do some battle. And then obviously on this, it has the Inquisitor ship. So right now it's in landing position. I'm going to put these wings down so we can actually open the front. So right here, you open this, you can actually get inside, and the Inquisitor's right here, but also these 2 pieces open to give you full access, which is really cool, to the interior. So let me go ahead and lift this up. So if you can see right there, you got the Inquisitor flying and third sister and the other main Inquisitor character, but also lightsabers are kind of stacked on some jumper plates. But there's room back here, if you notice, for 2 other seats that you can actually add. Obviously it doesn't come with extra seats, but it's really cool that it actually has extra seating spots, or just for cargo or whatever. So let me go ahead and take the main Inquisitor guy out. He looks really cool. I mean, I love his torso. I love his face. It looks really nice, really clean. It's only one head, but he also has a clip for his lightsaber. So obviously that clips right in, and he's able to sit in the front seat. Now the front seat does not have a stud that holds his feet in, so that's kind of not a big deal, but he fits right in there, and then you kind of push him down. So he's got his little lightsaber, really cool. And then obviously you just take the little pieces and add them from the back. So real easy, real easy. So not bad at all. So he comes out, and then he comes with his little cape, which is really cool. There was 3 different capes, because 2 of the Inquisitor characters have capes, and then Obi-Wan has a distinct cape. So he looks really good. Yeah, stands perfect. And then we have, I believe this is the third sister. I have her holding her lightsaber already. So she's actually pretty cool. I like her hairdo. I like her tone. Looks really good. And if you've seen the Obi-Wan show, she's kind of a little menacing. So kind of does not take any, anything from anyone. So really cool. And then we got our other Inquisitor. Now he has his lightsaber in the back right there, kind of same thing with the clip, and then he looks really cool. Obviously they're wearing shoulder pads and gear, but his whole body looks really good, and he looks really good. I'm trying to get that to focus for you guys. Let's see, but his face looks really good. That focusing isn't working very well, but he looks clean. I really like him. So just very unique characters. I believe he came out years ago on another set. Never got that set. Like I said, previous video, started getting into Star Wars a little bit late. My younger son, I mean, I always liked Star Wars, the movies, but in regards to Legos, I didn't have too many amazing sets. So at the front of here, there's like a little drawbridge right here that comes down in the very front, which is where they actually come out from. So if you've seen, I think it was the first episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi, the main characters come right out of the front of the ship right there. So that was really cool. But this is too small for them to enter. So it's just a display piece, just showing off that it actually comes out like that. But obviously you'll just lift this back up, open up these pieces right here, put the wings down so they're out of your way, and then you have a huge compartment. That huge compartment to put them in. Obviously, you're picking them up, things are gonna move, but if you're actually like putting everything in and everything's stored properly, it goes in perfectly. Now, as you saw, this kind of was going down because it will not stay at a certain angle, but obviously when it's landed, they stay in the position, so not a big deal there. And then what I do is basically take the Inquisitor out, take his little bands out, lightsaber pieces, and just re-put them back in here so he can actually sit, and then put his lightsaber weapon in his back, and then he goes into the main seat. And actually, I was wrong. There is a piece that actually can hold his feet in right here. I actually didn't even notice that earlier when I was putting him in, which is kind of funny. So, because it has kind of like a back piece, so I was like, oh, that'll just hold him in place, so it wasn't even a big deal. But, yeah, we got him right in there. Cool. So, he's good to go. And then we can throw the third sister in there. She doesn't have a clip in the back, so I actually just kept the lightsaber in her hand, so I just wouldn't have to put that somewhere. And then he obviously has a clip in his back. So obviously you can add a clip to her if you want. She has a cape, but so does the main Inquisitor have a cape too. So once they're in there, they fit beautifully, just right side by side right there. And then just fold those back in, and there you go. And then this just fits right over, and then actually secures at the front. So that's actually cool. And there you go. Beautiful piece. And then, like I said, it comes with Obi-Wan. Really cool. I love it. It's a nice piece. I like how it's displayed. Obviously, it's all black, so it will get dusty. So if you have a case, it'd probably be the best to actually put it in a case, so then you don't have it get dusty. But for me, I use a lot of like makeup brushes and stuff like that to kind of wipe down my Legos that I do have on display. So a lot of times, like if I do build something, like I built the Horizon Dawn tall neck, and I had that one out for a while, but I ended up replacing that one with Groot, so I put that one back in the box, so that one didn't get too dusty or anything. But I love the profile on this ship. Just looks good, and it has your nice little engine over here. And then at the front, these angles are really good. I love how these angles all come together. You know, it's secure. I mean, they move if you touch them, but it's not going to break because you're not holding it from the front there. You're holding it from the back here and the underside. And like I said, like as long as you have control, you're not going to have an issue. And also it has some shooters over here, which is great. So let's see if I can. Oh, right there. Yeah, that was perfect. So literally hit the camera without damaging it, which is always great. But I mean, this thing just looks menacing. I mean, really just coming in, landing. I love this side profile. This side profile looks great. On the underside, there's a lot of technical looking things. It doesn't look great from the underside, but I'm not looking at the underside when I'm looking at this thing. I'm looking at the top, the side when it's landing and playing with it and landing it, and it just looks clean. And the great thing is when you do bring it down, the wings will kind of push off, and then it's not going to damage him, and then you can just throw them together. So really nice piece. I obviously keep the main characters on the inside, so that keeps them from getting dusties. And then obviously Obi-Wan, I can keep him out front, or also put him inside if I want on the back, where it's wide open standing. So, but it does have some stickers. There was some stickers. So the main hub right here, actually this piece right here is printed, which is amazing. I love that. I'm glad there wasn't a sticker for that. You know, they do a good job with the main like Speed Champion type hoods and stuff like that, so a lot of those are printed, so that was a plus. But on the back here, you'll see that there's 2 long stickers right here. Now mine actually came, one of them came bent. When I opened the package, it was all bent up, so there's a small little crease in it. Luckily it's not enough that it's gonna start peeling, hopefully, but it is something that I was like, oh man, sticker sheet. And there was other stickers on the inside as well that you had to put, which were long. And I actually think the one on the inside was creased. So it's on the inside, so God forbid something happens. But worst case scenario, I just get another sheet. But it sucks that when you get a sticker that it's not inside a book or something like that, keeping it flat and protected. I hate stickers, you guys already know that. The biggest thing for me is with the stickers, like if I'm working really hard and kind of trying to focus, my eyes, I'm getting older, so they tend to kind of give way after a while, so then I have to come back to it. But once you start a sticker, it's kind of, you don't want to re-stick it back on the thing because you want it back on the thing properly. So I usually kind of push through and then finally get it, and I'm a perfectionist, so I'm always like, I need to get this sticker, then I'll put the sheet down and then continue on later, or finish up everything until there's the next sticker, and be like, oh, I'll place this sticker later if it's somewhere I can actually access it without having to rip things apart. So other than that, I think this is a great set. It's a beautiful looking set. In my opinion, it is definitely worth the $100. It wasn't that bad. I mean, obviously, like the Justifier is out. That one does look, to me, even the design is amazing. I love the look of it. Obviously, there's not a lot of interior based off what I've seen, but at the same time, $170 for that set is just not worth it. I cannot justify the price for that set. And I will wait to get that one. It does have Cad Bane and a couple other great characters, and I do want it, but it's just too expensive. So hopefully there'll be a sale or be able to get hooked up somehow. But other than that, that's one that I'm putting on hold until later, and hopefully it drops in price. So anyways, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I know it kind of was all over the place, and enjoying this ship. Like I said, as long as you hold it from the front or the back area and support it, it flies around and looks beautiful. The design and making it, when I was making it, there was a couple things I was like, oh, I missed this piece. I didn't notice that. So make sure you're paying attention to instructions, because there's a lot of internal pieces, so you don't want to miss something and then have to take apart pieces just to get back and put a piece that you missed because you weren't paying attention. So attention to detail, guys. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment if you have time, and look forward to hearing what you guys have to say and have you pick this one up. It's an amazing set, and I guess I'll talk to you guys later. And thanks for watching again. All right. Well, peace.